Host. That was a nice introduction. Hi, Confidence Jim. How you
Mhm.
doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Good. So let's start. It's safe to assume you're from the Yoruba tribe, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can you share some, will I say, your creation story from the Yoruba
Uh,
perspective?
okay. Yeah, I don't go for that. So no.
Why don't you find that strange that the people who you kind of subscribe to their own cultural beginning, you kind of know it
Yep.
from Moses, Abraham, you know those names, but those people don't even care to know yours. Even you yourself, you don't even know your own
Thank you. Yeah.
creation story.
hmm
Don't
Subjectively,
you
I
find
came up to know
that
it. I've
problematic?
chosen. I've chosen to believe in another way.
Did you choose, when we came into this world, right? Things
hmm
like our name, what we even think we chose, weren't chosen by us. We were kind of like, for example, if you were born in a Muslim home or if you were born in Arab, you will most likely become a Muslim today. So the
Yeah.
things we think we chose, right, weren't really
Yeah.
our choice. Don't you think so? We were, yes, indoctrinated. Don't you think we were indoctrinated?
I mean, even that language. But yeah, I mean, when a parent has children, what are we expected? What do you expect parents to teach their children? We now call it indoctrination.
So,
So
okay. Now
is
you were
culture
taught, yeah,
indoctrination? Sorry, carry on.
yes. Now you were taught or indoctrinated into these ideologies, right?
So that's not
You're
really
now
combating.
older. You're now like you're a woman now, right? Why don't you
Yes.
try to like understand why they had to tell you to forget yours and remember theirs? And why don't you find that like why do you find that comfortable? Like you don't find that problematic? That we don't know,
I
we
have.
as African people, we don't know our history. Like because I know the Yoruba, they have the Obatala, they have their own creation story, which
Yeah. Yeah.
contradicts what your Bible says. So one person is lying. Why is it easy for us to think we are the ones that are lying and they are the ones that are correct? How did you get to this
You
point?
know what? Thank you, because what you meant to say was that you're assuming one or the other. Have you ever asked me my belief system? You're assuming one or the other. So I'll give you a
Um,
quick rundown.
okay.
So the Bible says 6,000 year timeline.
Mm,
I don't believe that. It doesn't make 6,000 year time makes no sense when we're told that the planet's been here for billions of years. Okay, so could
mm,
that timeline be put there for a reason? Possibly. Okay, now take out that timeline. If we've been here for billions of years, all things can happen on the same timeline. I can say yes, the Bible history happened at this point in time. It says that the Israelites fell away. They all went into rebellion. They all fell away and started doing their own thing. Okay,
mm.
so in that timeline
Confidence, you are
of
going
that,
far.
yeah,
You're going
I'm
far.
not. I'm
Here is
not.
the
So in
contradiction.
that
Let me
timeline, no,
confidence
in
Jim.
that
Sorry,
timeline
sorry,
of
sorry,
turning
sorry.
from
I need
your
to
own
cut you
God,
short. I need to cut. Sorry. I need to cut you short. Right now, according to your Bible, humanity started from Adam and Eve. True or false?
yes,
I am
that's what it
suffering
says. Yes,
because of, or we are
yes,
suffering because of the sins of Adam and
yes,
Eve.
I
Right.
agree.
Right.
Yes,
Now, the
yes.
Yorubas have a different story about their own beginning, which is totally different from what your Bible says. And you can easily just check this out from ChatGPT, just reading it. The
Yep.
claim was all human beings were sculpted out by clay, by Obatala, the Orisha of purity and wisdom, who got completely wasted halfway through the job. I think I've heard, yeah, this halfway, I find that fascinating, but let me not go into that point. But you can clearly see
Mm.
the contradiction between these claims, which means one person is lying. Because the Bible didn't say it created some human beings. It didn't say it
Yeah.
created just the
All.
Israelites.
Yep.
It claims it created the entire humanity.
Yes. That God.
Yeah.
The Yoruba God, does it claim it created all humanity or just the Yorubas?
I haven't read in depth on that, but just
The Yorubas. It's just the
from it says
Yorubas.
all human beings were created. So I didn't see it say creating just Yoruba people.
The God of the ancestors is the God for their people and their people alone. That's what it is. Ancestral
But
God
would
worship
you admit that
veneration.
there are contradictions first? Let's start with that point. Would you admit
Again,
that there are
no,
contradictions?
no, no.
Why?
You've got because the Bible God made the whole world and everything in it.
The
When we all
Bible
fell
God.
away,
Okay, let me let you talk. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
when we all
my
fell
bad.
away and worship other gods, we now came with our own creation stories. So now we want to do what? Deny your creator and now raise for yourself a new creator, a new God made of wood and stone. Yeah. So
Do you know by chance how old the Yoruba civilization have been when it comes to existence? Do you know when you compare the Yorubas and the Israelites, the current day Hebrew people we try to be like? Do you know who is older when it comes to civilization? Do you know how old the Yoruba civilization has been and how significant the Yoruba?
how long do they claim?
I mean, they are thousands of years older than these same people you're following,
Okay, so how many years
proven
more?
with artifact and scientific proof to show that the Yorubas have been here on Earth, like ancient civilization, compared to the
Okay,
people you're
let's
following,
so what, 2,000, 200,000 years? One
older than
billion
that,
years?
older than, I won't say 1 billion years, but
Okay.
in fact, let me just, I think, let me not, let me, because people
And
are
then
listening, let me just say, how
what
old,
did I say about the six?
how old are the, sorry, let me just check that, how old are
No
the
problem.
Yoruba civilizations? Just a second, I'm going to do research. So 10,000 BCE. In fact, I don't know if my time, if so prehistorical roots 10,000 BCE. Early hunter gatherers, cave settlements, Iwo Eleru. Sorry if I murdered that. Now let me see Yoruba's civilization and the Jewish Yoruba civilization and the Jewish, which is older.
Oh, maybe Nasir Escobar can give you a number because he knows that he's well versed in these things. Nasir Escobar, help your brother. How many years have the Yorubas been around for? He said if you check AI, you'll get nonsense. So Nasir, tell your brother please, how many years have the Yorubas been here for? Nasir, don't run away. You can hear me. You did get mouth for these comments.
Well, it says the total age of the Jewish civilization is 3,200 years, and the total age of civilization for the Yorubas is 2,500 years. But okay,
Yeah, that's not right. We know, no, that's not what it is. Longer. They believe longer.
that means the
Nasir,
Jewish.
don't run away. Help your brother now. Give him the number.
So the Jewish are
Sorry.
older. Okay, okay,
No,
I'll
no, no,
take
no.
that.
It's longer. No, it's longer. It
No,
is far
it
longer.
says the Yorubas are like 2,500 years. Why
Yeah,
the
don't
Jewish
believe
are
them. I mean,
3,200
it
years?
says as a specific ethnic group, but that's AI. But Nasir says don't trust it. Has Nasir dropped the answer? Nasir has
Okay,
gone. All
okay,
right, but yes,
let me leave that for now. Let me leave that for now. Now, when it comes to science and your
yes.
religion, now you are making this claim that weaponize science to discredit religion. Maybe let's start with what do you
Christianity,
understand?
Christianity, not religion. Christianity, especially only. Yes.
Okay, Christianity. Okay, okay. So science is trying to weaponize Christianity. What do you understand by science and what do you understand by Christianity?
Science is the study of nature, nature, observances in nature, how things work. Whereas Christianity is the belief in one true God, a almighty creator that made everything.
Okay, this creator, this almighty creator in the Christian Bible, right? He created everything science is discovering today. True or false?
Yep.
Now, don't you think if we are finding out the things about this planet or the universe, right, it should also be in sync with the claims in the Bible?
Yeah, it should be. Well, yes, it should be in sync.
So, do you like the approach science takes when it's trying to establish facts? Do you find that, like, do you kind of trust that, or do
I
you
have
think
no
there's
issue
a
with
better way they could
science.
have done it?
I have no issue with science, my friend.
Okay,
My
okay.
creator made everything. So when scientists make find things out, it's fine. I'm not against it. But I have an issue with it.
Okay. Now, when science kind of show factual evidence or studies that contradicts the claim in the Bible, which position do you hold on to?
But listen, honestly, Bible. I mean, I was taught in school that we came from apes, Neanderthals into a human being. Really? I thought, okay, meow. Yeah, I'll stick with God. That's
Okay.
me out of
So
the
even
word of
using
man. Yeah,
the apes argument, right?
yeah.
Now, if we are having paternity debates, do you trust the DNA result to determine who's the parent and who's the parent of a child?
Yeah.
How many percent do you like? Is it 10% trust, 90% trust, or 95% trust? What's the percentage you can attribute to?
Well, isn't it always? It's only ever 99.999
Okay, 99.999.
science.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
evolution was wrong, why do humans share almost 90% DNA similarities with chimpanzees and dogs as well? I don't know if you've ever checked on
Okay.
that.
I'm not a scientist. This
I could
is
check
what I'll
that for
say.
you.
I said I'm not a scientist. I'm not. To be fair, I'm not really interested.
I'm using the same
What I'm saying
DNA,
is
the same DNA that you trust 99%.
that's
According
what they tell
to
us. Okay. So my
now,
only
it's not what
argument
they
is
tell
this:
us.
that if it's so, I haven't seen a human being that looks. I don't know. That's looking like a chimpanzee. There's been no like jumping. There's been like no kind of a jumping genetics that someone is now born looking more like a chimpanzee, other than having a hair, more excessive hair. That one, okay, it's fine. We are humans. They're chimpanzees. It's fine. Is that going to disturb my life? Is it disturbing my life? No.
No, the
Okay, they
point
say
is
that
not
fine.
about it disturbing your life. That's not the point. For example, when you look at the history of Africa, for example, right? Don't you think if Africa had superior weapons, our our history wouldn't be the same? It would have been different, much different. Maybe we wouldn't have been conquered.
Hold on.
Don't you think so? Don't you think
Sorry,
we
have
stood a
you've
better
gone from
chance?
biology? Gone from
No. I'm
biology
just
to
I'm going
warfare.
factual. Why? This is why I say
Oh,
it's not just you.
okay.
Because when you're long gone, the damage you left behind, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren will still like suffer them. Which is why we
Agree.
need each other, right? We all need each other to make this world better and live it better than
I
we met
agree.
it,
Yep.
right?
I
So
agree.
it's not just about you at the end of the day, right? So I'm
Okay.
just saying,
Yeah.
like for me, if Africa had not trust all this spirituality, oh, there is this God in the rock or whatever, and while our counterparts were building their own GUN, we also were building ours. Don't you think if the battle was fair, we stood a better chance winning and not being enslaved?
You mentioned the word fair. What's fair? If I'm coming from the point that we are Hebrew Israelites and we chose to disobey God, we were never going to win because we was going to disobey.
Okay, the people God
You
instructed
understand?
to, oh yeah, the people God instructed to honor life. Please walk me through again. Please call their name.
Amalekites.
What is it?
Amalekites.
Ammonite, right?
Amalekites.
Yes. Now let's play this scenario now. Do you think if those people had GUN or maybe they were as powerful as the United States of America, do you think they would have unalived them easily?
The Amalekites. No, because
Why?
according to the Bible, which you
I
guys
don't really
don't believe,
understand the
and you're going to
question.
call it,
Do you understand? Should I repeat the question again?
yeah.
Good.
If the
So let's say
Amalekites were
God
as strong as the
instructed
US.
Israelites now to unalive the Amorim boys, Amalekites,
Amalek,
Okay, the Amalekites. Okay,
Amalekites, yeah.
Amalekites. Okay. So God instructed, okay, go and unalive these people. Now let's say those people, they've spent their time, like they became so advanced, like the United States of America. Do you think Israel will go with their spears and whatever weapon to unalive those people successfully? Do you think that would have happened?
Yes.
So spears
Because
would have defeated bombs
Israelites
and
had the backing of a God, the God who made everything. So no matter what they came up against, they would always win because God is behind them. America has trusted in their toys, their weapons, against the God, someone that's protected by God. They will not win. You are
confidence.
comparing
That
creation, but you're comparing the creation with the creator. How now?
confidence, Jim. That answer he gave me now, it just made me so weak. Honestly, it just made me so weak. You know clearly that
if
they
you come to a
cannot.
fight, and you've got a supernatural force behind you, who's going to win?
So this supernatural force, what happened to this supernatural
God.
force now? What happened to this supernatural force?
Yikes.
What happened to it?
What happened to it? Well,
Why are we not seeing it today? What happened to this?
We are seeing it.
force?
Africa is seeing it. So we chose to disobey.
So why are you now? So why are
since.
Christian? Show me a Christian country. Give me an example of a Christian country.
Hold on. Christian country. Russia. Russia.
Okay, let's say Russia. Are Russia using the sophisticated weapons to defend themselves?
Are they using them?
Yes.
Sophisticated weapons?
Yes.
I'd say yes.
Do you think if you take away, if maybe Putin says, let us depend on God fully, everybody throw away your weapon, do you think the supernatural God will protect them from their enemies?
Depends.
Okay,
no, okay. So yeah, I know.
You get what I mean now, right?
Hold on. There's two things, because A, the Israelites are not the Russians. Number two, the Bible does not say not to defend yourself. You're going to defend yourself.
Who are the Israelites? Who are the Israelites today? Who are the Israelites today?
The Africans.
So the Africans are the Israelites today.
Yeah, that's what I believe, based on the fact that no matter what Africans do to this day, we can't get ahead. Nothing works. Just nothing works for us. We're the only people on the planet as a group that nothing works for. Generally, come on. Really, that's not even possible.
That's the point. That's exactly the point. For me, right? This is why I'm saying, when it comes to religion, I think children, we should allow them maybe get to 18 before we start indoctrinating them to this thing. I think we should focus on like those core subjects, science and technology and innovation. Let's start innovating. The advantage of this is we stand a better chance to defend ourselves because it has happened before in the past. It has happened before in the past. How are we sure it won't happen again? If we had the same firepower, there is no way Africa would have collapsed. It's not possible. Or I won't say it's not possible, but at least we stood a better chance. And you're here disagreeing with me, or you're
all right then. So when is the last time anything happened for Africa as a collective? Anything that happened good? I'm just saying, come on, let's be honest. Nothing works for us ever in life. Why? Surely there's got to be a reason.
I think it's because so we've not unlocked the power of our minds, right? We've not unlocked the power of our minds. So we're dumb.
So what's the junk science,
right? We're not. We just received the wrong
correct.
We're programmed wrong. Every human is programmed.
And dumb.
No, we are not dumb. No, we are not.
When Nigeria has the best minds in the world, are you kidding me? But we're still not getting ahead. On any level.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the programming.
Unless we leave our own lands and go to the West and adopt their ways, then we can get ahead. Anyway.
Okay, so what do you recommend, Confidence June?
What do me? What do I know? Me, I'm just a Christian that knows nothing. There is no God. I'm living in a la la land. Why would you ask me? I should be the last person you should be asking. Ask a non-believer, because you guys have the answers.
Confidence,
Because
Jim.
the way
Your
what?
the heaven you want to get to, right? That's your goal. You want to get to heaven, right? That's your lifetime goal.
It's not actually the goal. My goal, as I say, is pleasing. As a daughter of Zion, my goal is to please my father.
And at the end of the day, you want to make heaven. That's your eventual reward, right?
My reward is pleasing my father, making sure my father is happy with his daughter. And whatever
So,
comes from that shall be. When I
so
had
you
an
don't want to
earthly
make heaven.
father,
You don't want to make
when I
heaven.
had a
Do you
when
want
I
to make
had an
heaven or
earthly
not?
father,
Yeah.
I wasn't nice to him because when he unalives, I get inheritance. He was my father, and I loved him for who he was. See difference,
Okay.
but you
Do
don't
you want to make
understand
heaven or not? Do you
because
want to make heaven or not?
you'll come from a place whereby everything is done because of hellfire. I don't do that. It wasn't all. I don't look at my faith like that.
Confidence, Jim. Do you want to make heaven or not? That was my question.
Yes, but my ultimate goal is pleasing my father.
But going to heaven is part of your goals, right?
If you please your father, he will leave the inheritance. Your inheritance. If you please your father, is your
Confidence, Jim.
inheritance not secure?
Are you trying to slow down the
If you
time?
please your father, is your inheritance not secure?
Okay. Your goal is you want to make heaven. That's the point. End of the day, you still want to make heaven. Now, in this
End of the
heaven,
day. All right, we'll
yes,
do that.
what are you going to be doing
If
in
it
heaven?
pleases you.
What are you going to be doing in heaven?
Me, I'm not sure, The way I'm pleasing my father now, I'm sure I'll still be singing to him and praying to him. I'm not sure. It's not very clear from the Bible. It doesn't say what and what. But
Do
that's
you
not,
would
it's
you
fine.
I
Me, I'm happy. I've
do,
chosen my God. As long as I'm there, I'm happy.
so will you eat in heaven? Like what are you guys doing in heaven? What are you guys doing in heaven?
Again, from the Bible, it doesn't tell us exactly. Like, unlike the Muslims, we're not told that we're going to be getting 72 women or one husband or this or an elephant or a Ferrari. It doesn't say, it's not that clear. But it's okay. Me, I've chosen my father. I want to please him. So whatever's there for me, I will get when I get there. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, host. Thank you, confidence.
Thank you.